Good morning, my friends. It's Manny Rodriguez coming back at you with another episode of Deep True Crime, where we dive into those top true crime stories that are going on, whether they have already been solved and they're in the past, or they're currently going on and in the news as we speak. My friends, I'm always looking for your feedback on what you like about the show and even what you don't like about the show, because ultimately my goal is to keep you tuned in with the information you are looking for. And that's where we're going to start at, my friends. So the first thing I want to talk about, Brian Laundrie. Let's have a little update around the Brian Laundrie. Something that I've been wondering about. Where is Brian Laundrie's gun? Why wasn't it known from the family from the onset about him having this gun? And this is where I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if the Laundrie family will face anything. And so let's talk about this a little bit. Where is the gun? Okay? And family face any charges? I'm thinking they will. I'm thinking they will face some charges. Because if you think about it, they knew, number one, they knew he had a gun and didn't tell anyone, right? I'm guessing that the FBI has this gun. That's where, again, just a guess at this time. I really can't say for sure. Right? I cannot say for sure where this gun is, but my guess is the FBI has this gun. And now we wait to find out more about this gun. And so you got where is this gun that Brian Laundrie used to kill himself? And so, because the autopsy has now come out, that he did shoot himself in the head. And this was according to the autopsy on what happened to this 23-year-old guy. As we know, it started on a cross-country trip with Gabby Petito, and only he came back. They would later find her body and that she was strangled to death. Oh my God, just the thought of that just burns me. And Brian Laundrie, it was definitely at the hands of Brian Laundrie. No one else has been a suspect in this case. And so Brian Laundrie, he was the focus of a manhunt for more than a month as investigators searched for clues all over in the death of Miss Petito, right? And this was part of their cross-country van life trip that they were taking together. And so he was found to have shot himself in the head. Now, at first, they didn't have enough to say, okay, according to dental records, this was him, but let's double check. Let's make sure that this is him, right? And so Brian Laundrie, the body was taken, was for the forensics to really dig deeper into this. So the forensic anthropologists, they did a study on his remains, and now they have said it's definitely Brian Laundrie. There was a lot of conspiracy theorists out there like, oh, he even has an uncle who's a dentist. What if they pulled one on everybody? Okay. You know how conspiracy theorists are. I don't even know. I'm not going to judge conspiracy theorists because they actually play a role in a lot of things. And so now that they have the autopsies from this Brian Laundrie, there was no conclusive cause of death, in part because of the remains that were found submerged in an area of the Myakkahatchee Creek Environmental Park in Florida on October 20th. And so authorities, they have been trying to repair a personal notebook retrieved from a dry bag near his body as part of the investigation into the death of his girlfriend and fiance of Gabby Petito. But no one talked about a gun. I am curious as to what's in that notebook, that's for sure. And so now we wait to see, will we know more? Will we know more about this gun? So what has Gabby Petito's family said? Well, according to an attorney for the family, they said the Schmidt and Petito family has been aware of the circumstances surrounding the suicide of the sole suspect in Gabby's murder. Gabby's family will not be making a statement at this time due to the request of the U.S. Attorney's Office and the Teton County Prosecutor's Office. And so, according to Stephen Bertolino, the Laundrie family attorney, he says he told reporters that, the recent autopsy, that he hoped the finding brought closure for both families, including that of Gabby Petito. And he even added that Chris and Roberta are still mourning the loss of their son and are hopeful that these things bring closures to both families. It won't. To me, justice for Gabby is him getting caught and serving out his time. He took the cowardly way out of this and took his own life. To me, that's not justice. I just don't see justice in that. I mean, that's not justice to me. Now, granted, if you're a person of faith, then you don't believe he's getting into heaven. To you, maybe that is. But I am a person of faith, and I still rather him get caught and serve out his time and just plead guilty and deal with the circumstances. But, I mean, why didn't he just do it sooner? Did he go home to say bye to his family? I mean, you could see him on the September 6th camping trip with his nieces, looking all happy. I don't know. That makes me cringe. That literally makes me cringe. And so, although the anthropologist's ruling has answered that one question, how did he die, it sure raises others. Like, where is the gun that he used? And according to his dad, who has like 10 different guns, there was a gun missing. But according to the lawyer, they didn't want people to know that he had a gun because then that would really put everyone on the edge. I still think everyone needed to know. And so they reported that they found the backpack. They reported that they found his notebook, but no one ever said anything about the gun. Why is that? I don't know. But they still haven't talked about it. So we're wondering, where is this gun? Why didn't we know about this gun? And so now, Gabby Petito family, they're waiting to see if others will be charged, as Brian Laundrie's lawyer revealed the cause of death. And so the family of Gabby has said it is waiting to see if other individuals are charged over their daughter's murder after it was reported the suspect in her death had shot himself in the head. Not too sure how others would be facing charges for that. So that's interesting. Because truth is, he was only a person of interest. They still haven't said he caused this crime to Gabby. I mean, he's only been a person of interest by the FBI in the disappearance and killing of the 22-year-old, Gabby Petito. And so let's be real. He did this. I'm not going to wait for anyone to say different. He killed Gabby Petito. There's no way anything else could have possibly happened about this. No way. And so Dog the Bounty Hunter, he even questions the latest news on Brian Laundrie, right? Dog the Bounty Hunter, he's asking questions. If he's alive, he's going to get arrested. Right now, it looks like he committed suicide. Well, yeah, it definitely looks like it. And so he questioned the latest details released on Brian Laundrie's autopsy's results, hinting that he believes that the fugitive could still be alive. Does he still believe that now? I don't know. How does that even happen? So of course, Dwayne Dog the Bounty Hunter, he spoke of the fugitive as if there was still some doubt that the human remains found last month in Florida did not belong to him. I don't think there's a doubt in my mind. Now that this is all basically closing in and coming to an end, I definitely believe he committed suicide using his dad's gun. And I believe that the FBI does have his gun, but they're not reporting on that. Because if they have his gun, they're matching it with the bullet hole in his head, and they're going to do more forensic, study on this. But the autopsy has come out. And so, the question is, did Brian Laundrie leave a suicide note? Because this notebook that he left, it might be the last chance of learning how Gabby Petito died. No one's talking about it, because if that thing has been submerged in water, that's going to be hard to read. That's going to be hard to read. And because they found that with his belongings on October 20th. And so, but the thing is that when they found that notebook, they did find it in a dry bag. So was it dry? I mean, you're talking about an area that had been underwater for nearly a month. And so the notebook definitely sustained some water damage. No doubt about that. But they're hoping that maybe it will be salvageable. But we don't know. We don't know. So all we know is that he has been confirmed that the human remains, according to the FBI, according to Stephen Bertolino, the remains did belong to him. So who kept this hidden? Who kept this hidden that he had a gun? Did the FBI keep this hidden? Because they are taking a lot of heat for hiding the fact that he was armed and dangerous. Because if he shot himself, he definitely had a gun. And so Stephen Bertolino, he was quoted as saying by the Daily Mail, we didn't want the public going into a frenzy on that. I don't think they considered him dangerous to anybody he met on the street. I would agree with that. I would definitely agree that he was only a harm to himself and Gabby. I don't think he was harmful to everyone else. But if he was closed in and he had I don't know. I mean, the guy took his life. He took his life. But people are upset with the FBI for hiding that Laundrie was armed and dangerous. But was he? I don't know. I mean, the FBI is supposed to protect, but what were they hiding? What were they hiding about not saying that he may be armed and dangerous? That's weird on its own. What would the FBI be hiding with that? That's a good question if you ask me. So according to Laundrie's family lawyer, he says that he has no reason to think the parents will face charges in Gabby Petito case. He's an attorney, but we will wait to find out on that as well. I mean, what do you think? Do you think that they should face any charges? Let me know in the comments if you think they should face any charges. What charge? Obstruction of justice, maybe, right? They didn't say anything when they knew that a crime was committed. They'll have to prove that they knew, because that would definitely be a reason to arrest them or to face any criminal action. Now, what do you guys think? Do you think that the Laundrie family should face any charges? And if so, what? Obstruction of justice is definitely, hiding a kind of helping him kind of escape. Again, you got to prove all this stuff because no one talked from the beginning. Literally, no one talked at all from the get. My friends, I'm Manny Rodriguez. Thank you for joining me. Otherwise, thank you for watching this video. Please let me know if there are any particular cases you want me to talk about and dive deep into. Because my goal is you. Because at the end of the day, we want to stay safe. And truth is, we're not going to stay. It's hard to stay safe in this corrupt world. This is a rough world we live in. But my goal with this channel is to help you be aware of what could possibly go wrong in your life, what could go wrong in the world, to help you stay alert. I'm Manny Rodriguez. Thank you for joining me today. Let me know in the comments if there's any particular cases you would like me to cover. My goal is to help you stay alert. Thank you and have an amazing day. I look forward to serving you again. Peace.